Hello everyone and welcome to the final episode of Etching the Stars of Wrestling. I cannot believe that we're here. I am Zaman and I'm here with Chris Jericho and Scott. Yeah, it's great to be here, Zaman. It's great to be here. I'm so excited. I'm so thrilled that we're up at 4 something in the morning to film such a spectacle. Yeah, I'm so glad that we're here. I'm so glad I could be here for the last episode of Etch the Stars. It's so great. No, it might be great, guys, but right now we are getting ready for a huge matchup right now. Oh boy, it's John Cena versus The Rock time. I cannot wait for this one. I can't wait for this one either. I mean, if you look at the crowd today, you can see absolutely sold out. It is unbelievable. Right now, John Cena. John Cena's coming in the ring. And there he is. John Cena's got some new gear for this one. You gotta wonder what's on Cena's mind right now. This is a big match for John Cena. A real big match. Oh boy, we got Cena in the ring, and Cena is gonna be, he's gonna be ready for action. He looks ready. There's not much more to say here. There's not much more to say here at all. But this is Cena's first big match since WrestleMania 4, and that was in April 2019, April 6th to be exact. That's pretty big. And boy, here comes The Rock. He's coming out to his new rap song. Well, if it's about driving, it's about power, you better believe The Rock. He's gonna do something. And here comes The Rock. The Rock and John Cena. Wow, this is gonna be a match. This is gonna be a spectacle. This is gonna be something that everybody wants to see. The Rock and John Cena. Look at these two. This is going to be a great match. This is going to be something that everybody's going to want to tell their grandkids about. And there's the bell. And The Rock and Cena. The Rock and Cena locking up. The Rock and Cena locking up. The Rock taking Cena into the corner there. Oh man, and Cena going to the ground. The Rock trying to go for a rock bottom, but Cena rolls through. Cena rolls through. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Oh, and a 5-knuckle shuffle. Right off the bat. You gotta be kidding me. There's a cover. 1, 2. On a kick out by The Rock. The Rock just kicking out of that. Yeah, The Rock has to be careful here. You can't underestimate John Cena. That's true. The Rock's the longest reigning Etching Stars champion. So, you can't underestimate The Rock either. The Rock knows how to hold a championship. He held that thing for 190 days. And Cena, oh man, with the big clothesline. Oh, now a bulldog. Man, now Cena going for another cover here. Cena trying to become champion. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out. For the past few years, guys, we've seen John Cena, just become an utter failure. And, all of a sudden, he's finally climbing the ranks again, and he's finally looking like he's going to do something real good again. But all he has to do here is he has to beat The Rock. That's not always an easy task. It's not an easy task. And and a back body drop by The Rock. Back body drop by The Rock, and now The Rock putting Cena in the middle of the ring. I think The Rock wants to go for that people's elbow. Man, you're gonna try to slip that elbow pad off. You're gonna try to go for the people's elbow here. I tell you, it's always a spectacle when you get that people's elbow. Oh boy, here we go. People's elbow by The Rock. Oh man, the people's elbow. There's the cover. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out. Cena kicking out of the people's elbow. You gotta be kidding me. Cena's still got fight in him. And The Rock just not sure what to do here. The Rock just not sure what to do here. Oh, wait a minute. I think he's going to put a sharpshooter in. That's how Austin beat The Rock at WrestleMania a few years back. The Rock remembered, and now he's trying to do it to beat Cena. Cena's looking like he might tap out. Oh, Cena somehow flips it over. And now he's in the corner. Now The Rock's standing up. And Cena. Oh, Cena with a shoulder tackle. And he just takes The Rock down. Cena just took The Rock down. Unbelievable. Wait a bit of You Can't See Me. And now Cena bouncing off the ropes, that front knuckle shuffle, but The Rock bottom by The Rock. 1, 2. Oh my God, and Cena just kicked out of the rock bottom. Man, you gotta be kidding me. How did Cena manage to kick out of the rock bottom? I can't believe it. I can't believe what I've just seen, guys. I can't believe either, Jericho. I cannot believe what I've seen either. We just saw Cena kick out of the rock bottom. He doesn't know how. The Rock doesn't know how. I mean, both these two men are just very confused about what's going on here. The Rock getting Cena up again. Alright. Oh, and Samoan drop by The Rock. And there's another cover. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out. Cena kicking out of the Samoan drop. Cena's not going down easily today, guys. Cena has some passion, you know. He wants this match, and he wants this match bad. And The Rock trying to get to Cena again. Wait a minute, Cena has The Rock up. Hey, attitude adjustment. Could that be it? 1, 2. Oh, and The Rock just barely got the shoulder up. And Cena, that might have been all Cena had left. He had just enough strength to pick up The Rock and hit the attitude adjustment. My God, I don't think he can do it again. My God, and The Rock standing. Oh, Cena hits that spinning heel kick. He used that as his finisher way back in the day. Can that be it? Cover. 1, 2. Oh, and another kick out. The Rock kicked out into a handstand. You gotta be kidding me. That was Cena's old finisher from back in the early days of Etching the Stars when he stopped using the attitude adjustment. He used that spinning heel kick, and it was not enough to take The Rock down. Well, I think Cena's gonna have to tap in, something a little bit broken here if Cena wants to get a big win. Yeah, that could be true. Cena could have to go tapping in some crazy places if he wants to win this matchup. That's true. And right after this match, we're going to hear from our Glorious Ones. Of course, the Glorious Ones are the WrestleMania correspondents today. That's going to be real interesting. And Cena has The Rock up again. Attitude adjustment. Again. And Cena falls onto the cover. 1, 2, 3. Cena just won. Cena has beaten The Rock. Unbelievable. John Cena has won. He has pinned the Great One. Wow. I gotta say, I was not expecting that. Cena just got stirred up, hit another attitude adjustment. I mean, he was very, very serious about it. He knew exactly what he needed to do, and he needed to beat The Rock, and he did it. What a show of sportsmanship by The Rock, holding up the arm of John Cena. John Cena, the new and last Galactic Champion. I mean, I can't believe it. It's Cena and Rock, this match is just to start us off here. I mean, that was incredible. That was a spectacle. That is for sure. But next up, we got a match that is going to be pretty impactful. We got the Brothers of Destruction versus the Fiend. But before we go there, we're going to hear from the Glorious Ones, our WrestleMania correspondents. Oh boy. Well, glorious ones, what were your thoughts on that match that we just saw? Well, I think it was crazy. I think it was insane. I think we saw some great things from one John Cena, and I think that could be the match of the night. Well, hey, you may think that could be match of the night, Lammy, but I'm telling you, we're going to have an absolutely glorious main event tonight, that is for sure. But I think another underrated match is, well, this next match that's about to happen. You got Undertaker, you got Kane, and you got the Fiend in there. That's going to be one hell of a match. That's true. We'll see you guys later after the Fatal 4 for more Glorious 1 coverage. Well, that's some great stuff from the Glorious Ones, Lammy and Bobby Roode, but right now we're getting ready for a huge match. The Brothers of Destruction versus the Fiend. If I had to bet money in this match, I don't know what direction I'd go. Well, personally, I go the direction of The Undertaker. The man is undefeated at WrestleMania. That is true. Undertaker is 6-0 at WrestleMania. And there's Kane. And Kane has a cape. Kane's got some nice new attire for WrestleMania, just like how John Cena had. Again, Undertaker is undefeated at WrestleMania, 6-0 against Kane, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold Steve Austin, John Cena, Aleister Black, and The Fiend. Undertaker beat The Fiend at WrestleMania earlier this year. Can he get a repeat? That's the big question. 1-0. Two and oh. Three and oh. 4 and oh. 5 and oh. 6 and oh. 'Here comes The Undertaker. This is a tornado tag handicap match. We got another handicap match on later tonight that's not tornado. The Undertaker standing right beside his brother, Kane. In the past, at WrestleMania, they have not side by side. They faced off against each other, but today they will be side by side against a common foe, the Fiend. Here we go. Undertaker preparing to stay 7-0. The Fiend preparing to take down two Legend of Stars legends. What are we going to see here? comes the Fiend. There's the Fiends and puppets. Well, I want to call Cthulhu a puppet, but maybe the other guys. You got Gnome Guy, Pumpkinhead, Flaming Rambler, and Cthulhu right there. Undertaker not phased. Kane not phased. But we should all be phased. Because the Fiend is here. And the Fiend looks ready. Whenever I see the Fiend, I get a little concerned. Just a little concerned about my well-being. But Undertaker and Kane, I got a feeling that they don't have any concern like that. And now the Fiend is staring right into the eyes of Undertaker and Kane. There's a lot of shifty eyes in this ring right now. That's for sure. Well, ding ding, there's the bell, and I'd hate to be referee Charlie Brown for this one. I mean, I can't believe he was assigned this one, but you know, here we are. Here we are. My God. Oh, and the Undertaker with the big boot. Undertaker with a big boot. Undertaker just taking it to the Fiend. Undertaker just taking it to the Fiend. You get a bunch of lefts and rights by the Undertaker. You get a bunch of lefts and rights by the Undertaker. Undertaker preparing to take the Fiend down like he did earlier this year. And the Fiend just clocks the Undertaker. And now Kane, the younger brother of the Undertaker. He is not too happy. And he is facing off with the Fiend. He's facing off with the Fiend. Wait a minute. Choke slam. Choke slam by Kane. And there's a cover. 1, 2. Oh man, and the Fiend kicks out. The Fiend kicks out immediately, and he's trying to pull Kane out of the ring. He's trying to pull Kane out of the ring. My God. My God. And it's the Fiend. Oh. The Fiend just with repeated strikes to Kane. Now Kane is just getting kicked by the Fiend. The Fiend is not letting Kane have any lifeline here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my God, and the Undertaker with a suicide dive. The Undertaker just leaping over the top rope. You gotta be kidding me. The Undertaker still has some tricks up his sleeve. Oh, and then he just sends the Fiend into the stairs. Your boy's gonna love this. Oh my God. Oh. And the Fiend is getting slammed against the stairs in front of all the Fiend's compatriots over there. Man, I tell you, I'd hate to be a friend of the Fiend right now and watching this. Oh man, a choke slam. I'd hate to be a friend of Bray Wyatt on any day of the week. Now Undertaker chucking on Kane. That could be a huge mistake here. Could be a huge mistake. Oh, and it was. Oh, wait a minute, a mandible claw on the end, but the Undertaker trying to hold on to the rope. Undertaker trying to hold on to the rope with the Fiend. The Fiend has that mandible claw on the Undertaker. My God. My God. Oh, man, and they just collapsed to the ground, the both of them. The pair of them's on the ground. You got Undertaker, you got Kane, I mean, you got the Fiend. You got everything going wrong that can go wrong right now. That's true, that's true. I mean, you know, all three of these men, you know, they really know what it takes. They know what they gotta do to get the job done. That's true. Now Kane getting the Fiend back in the ring. Kane getting the Fiend back in the ring, and Kane trying to go for that tombstone. Wait, the Fiend reversing it. Oh, and the Fiend just hit a tombstone. The Fiend just hit a tombstone on Kane. And now the Fiend, Sister Abigail. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote right there. And there's a cover. But the Undertaker not even letting the cover start. Oh, the Undertaker just taking it to the Fiend. The Undertaker just taking it to the Fiend. A relentless assault of clotheslines to the back of the neck. And now the Fiend almost falls over. Wait a minute. Choke slam. My God. What a match. What a match. Referee Charlie Brown not even sure where to get started here. Now Undertaker trying to drag the Fiend, and now here's a cover here. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out. A kick out by the Fiend. A kick out by the Fiend, and Undertaker can't believe it. Undertaker thought he was about to get a 7-0 right there, but that was not the case. Yeah, it was not the case, and Undertaker has to be quick on the attack here. He has to do something else if he wants another win over the Fiend at WrestleMania. That is true. He managed to do it earlier this year, but I mean, not the same Fiend, not the same Undertaker. Oh, and a stomp to the back of the leg. Oh man, and there's another one. Oh, and there's another one. I think Undertaker is, he's doing a bit relentless here on the attacks, and there's, the Fiend's Firefly Funhouse pals there. Not happy about this. Oh, and just throwing the Fiend into the corner. Oh man. The Undertaker is one of the best strikers in Action Stars Wrestling, and he just proved it there. He just proved it there while dropping the Fiend. He just dropped him flat. And he's getting the Fiend up again. Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. Old school. Jeez. And the Undertaker trying to go for a cover, but the Fiend turning it around on him. The Fiend turning it around on him. And there's a mandible claw. There's a mandible claw. My God. There's a mandible claw, and there's a cover. 1, 2. Wait a minute. The Kane reaching around. Oh, my God. And the choke slam. Kane just reached around and grabbed the Fiend by the throat. 1, 2. Oh, my God. Sister Abigail. Sister Abigail by the Fiend. You gotta be kidding me. Now, oh, wait. Oh, man, it hits one on the Undertaker. Hits one on the Undertaker. My God. My God, and there's a cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh, my God. The streak is over. The streak is over. The Fiend has just pinned the Undertaker. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. The Fiend has just broken the streak. The legendary WrestleMania streak of The Undertaker has ended with our last episode of Etching the Stars. The Undertaker has gone down. They all look happy over there. They all look real ecstatic for the Fiend winning here. I can't believe what I've just seen. I truly cannot. I mean, I can't fathom. I can't fathom that win. But the Fiend has won. The Fiend pinned The Undertaker. Kane tried coming with that last minute effort, but it was not enough. It was not enough to save the Brothers of Destruction from destruction. And the Fiend has won. That is unbelievable. Next up, we're going to have a huge match. It's a big fatal 4-way. Kenny Omega versus CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan versus Roman Reigns. Next Generation and United States Championship. Here we are, we're about to get into fatal 4-way action. Daniel Bryan coming out first. Blue the yes movement. Yes, 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 yes. Daniel Bryan. I mean, I tell you. I mean, if Bryan is to win this match, that would be huge. That would be a huge win for him. I mean, especially, since Daniel Bryan has lost both these championships to Roman Reigns. And whenever Bryan has a championship, I mean, 2 of those times Bryan's had a championship, he lost them to Roman Reigns. That's a fun fact. I mean, he lost that Next Generation Championship to Roman Reigns for Roman's first reign this year. Roman's currently in his second reign of that championship this year. That's just something to think about. And there comes CM Punk, best in the world. I mean, if you ask me, you know, I'm the best in the world. You're also retired, Jericho. Okay, you got a point. And CM Punk. CM Punk ready for this match. You got referee Deadpool in there. Referee Deadpool is one of the best. Now this match should go pretty well with a referee like Deadpool in there. But you never know. Oh boy. Here comes one. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is ready. He wants to become a double champion. And he could easily do that if he wins this matchup. There he is. Roman Reigns. He's here. If the camera would focus on him, that'd be one interesting thing. But it will not. So Roman Reigns is coming to the ring and he's coming entirely unfocused. Well, you better believe, I mean, you got 3 men in here right now, but you still gotta wait your fourth. And that's where things get interesting, at least in my opinion. You get Kenny Omega. I mean, you're already set for a very, very interesting WrestleMania. And now you're getting Kenny Omega. I mean, what a fatal four you got here. What a group of 4 men. And all 4 of these men have held both these championships before. That's the interesting part. All 4 of these men have been United States champion. All 4 of these men have been Next Generation champion. And now they're all facing off for both championships as we speak. Ding ding, there's the bell. And this is going to be one interesting match. That's for sure. This is the second time Punk and Bryan have faced off at WrestleMania. I mean, you know, Punk, of course, also a 2-time WrestleMania main eventer. And Daniel Bryan going right after Reigns. Yes, 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 yes. Bryan going right after Reigns. Now he sends Reigns in the middle of the ring. He sends Reigns in the middle of the ring, and Omega dropping a big knee down on Roman Reigns, and now CM Punk. CM Punk sending Reigns into the corner. Oh, man. Now Punk. Oh, I mean, what's he going for here? An elbow drop to Roman Reigns, and he's just throwing Reigns out of the ring. He's throwing Reigns out of the ring. And now we're going to get a triple threat, it looks like here. Now Reigns is on the outside. This is going to be one interesting matchup. Oh, and Omega with the V-trigger to Punk. Omega with the V-trigger to Punk, and Omega and Punk are locking up. And Punk's now got Omega in the corner. But Omega, oh my god. Omega taking it to Punk. Omega taking it to Punk. Oh, and Bryan with a big kick to the back of the head. Bryan with a big kick to the back of the head and a German suplex. Daniel Bryan. Oh, now he's stomping the face in. He's stomping the face in of Omega right now. Yeah, Bryan has so many ways to hurt you. It's very interesting. Oh, man. Oh. And he's just making Omega feel it right now. I got referee Deadpool's even wincing in the background. That's how bad it is. Here's one. Yeah, it's pretty bad. There's a cover. 1, 2. Omega kicking out of that one. Omega kicking out of that one. And Bryan, you know, it's just a bit of flurry of offense right there. And CM Punk trying to lift Bryan up for the GTS. But Bryan, big DDT by Bryan. Bryan there just to save himself and keep himself in this matchup so far. I mean, you know, you gotta wonder what you gotta do. What you gotta do here. You know, to be better than your other opponents. You got 4 guys in here that are very, very talented. I mean, you know, you're talking cream of the crop or something. Yeah, you're talking something. Wait, no. Oh, Omega. Omega just clotheslined Punk out of the ring. Now Kenny Omega and CM Punk, they're battling on the outside. Oh, but Punk goes right into the post, and Omega falls over right after. Unbelievable. What we're seeing here. Unbelievable what we're seeing here. We're seeing Punk stand up, or try to stand up at least. But it's not really working out, is it? My God, like Daniel Bryan. Oh, and Bryan just launching himself. Bryan just launching himself overboard. Now he's bringing Punk into the ring. And there's a cover. 1, 2. Oh, man, a kick out. A kick out by Daniel Bryan. Or kick out by Punk, rather. Bryan doesn't know what he has to do here to win anymore. And honestly, I don't blame him. Bryan's been trying everything in the book. And he still cannot do it. That really says something. Oh, wait a minute. And a spear by Roman Reigns. A spear by Roman Reigns. Is that all Reigns needed? Is that all Reigns needed to win this match and to capitalize? Here's the cover. 1, 2. Punk breaking it up. Punk breaking up. Now CM Punk. CM Punk going to town. CM Punk going to town on Roman Reigns right now. CM Punk going to town on Roman Reigns right now with just a bunch of punches right to the jaw. A bunch of punches right to the jaw. And now CM Punk trying to go for that GTS. Punk trying to go for that GTS, but he can't quite get Roman up. And Roman, oh, with a big reverse DDT. Roman with a big reverse DDT. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Reigns now standing in the corner. And Bryan standing up as well. Oh, man, a Superman punch. Reigns hasn't done one of those in years. Reigns with the Superman punch, and now he's getting Bryan up again. Now he's getting Bryan up again, and wait a minute. Oh, and there's another one. There's another one. He hasn't hit a Superman punch in years, and today he just hit 2 on Daniel Bryan. My God. He knows his priorities. No, and there's a guillotine right now. There's a guillotine submission on CM Punk. Roman Reigns knows exactly what he needs to do, and he's about to choke out CM Punk. He's about to choke out CM Punk. Oh, and a V-trigger. A V-trigger by Omega. Omega just getting into the ring at the exact right moment. CM Punk almost tapped out there, but Kenny Omega just came in with a big save to save the matchup for everybody. Wow. I mean, yeah, that is true. Well, you know, I've faced Omega before, and I say all those matches are painful. Oh my God! And Omega just gets power bombed right on top of CM Punk. And Roman Reigns. Oh, and Roman Reigns does it again. Reigns right now is not going down for anybody. Oh, and a running knee by Daniel Bryan. A running knee by Daniel Bryan. And Reigns is down. 1, 2. Now Reigns kicks out. Reigns kicks out somehow. And now Bryan's the only man standing up. Bryan's the only man standing up. But right now, I mean, he could go to pin anybody right now. I mean, who knows what's gonna happen? Who knows what's gonna happen? And Daniel Bryan, he's going for something. Yes, 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 yes. That might not be a good idea. We're going for the running knee, but wait a minute. Oh, and a GTS. A GTS by Punk. Punk with the GTS, and there's a cover. There's a cover. 1, 2. Oh, and broken up by Omega. Omega just breaking up the cover there. And Kenny Omega knew that he had to break up the cover or the match was going to be over. And if the match was going to be over, that would have not been good for anybody. Omega trying to do something here now. Trying to maybe pick up Bryan for a one-winged angel. Bryan, big DDT. Bryan with the big DDT. Now Bryan in the corner again. Bryan in the corner again. Bryan's in the corner again, you know. He's thinking about how he lost the first ever match in Ash and the Stars history was Daniel Bryan versus The Big Show, and Bryan lost it. But now he's hoping to win his last match in Ash and the Stars. That could be huge. That could be huge. Here comes Bryan. Bryan's running for it. Reigns with the spear. Unbelievable. And Reigns, spearing to both of those men too. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. And there's a cover. 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns takes all. Unbelievable. Bryan was trying to get the big win there. And both Kenny Omega and Punk got up. And Roman Reigns just pinned CM Punk. Wow. Roman Reigns has now captured 2 championships. He already had the 1, but now he has 2. Unbelievable. Man, I mean, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns standing tall. He beat Bryan, he beat CM Punk, he beat Kenny Omega. Roman Reigns stands tall, goes from jobber to tribal chief, you know. What a real Neil mover we're seeing. Roman Reigns stands tall over the competition. And well, we're going to hear from our Glorious Ones correspondents. That is for sure. And right after we hear from them, we're going to have a huge match. Randy Orton versus Evolution. That will also be huge. I mean, well, guys, what a matchup. You know, we just saw Roman Reigns standing tall over Kenny Omega, Daniel Bryan, and CM Punk. I mean, you know, the marks will not be happy that, you know, Roman Reigns is the winner, but, you know, the marks are the marks for a reason. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Marks are marks for a reason. And we, the Glorious Ones, we recognize such a great match, and I'm glad that match was so great. We really saw something special there from all 4 competitors, and, you know, hey, we're not happy about Roman Reigns winning either. He's kind of mean, but he won. That's for sure. He did win. Glorious Ones out. Well, guys, we're here for another matchup here. Randy Orton versus Evolution. And unfortunately, we are joined by Ric Flair on commentary. Woo! I'm Ric Flair. Woo! Evolution is gonna take the big win. Woo! My daughter's gonna succeed. Woo! Okay, Rick, you can shut up. Please, for the love of God, Rick, just shut up. Right now, Charlotte Flair, Batista, and Triple H. You're ready for this matchup. And Batista has some new gear. He's decked out in all blue. That was a Ric Flair recommendation. Woo! I see. Nothing's so silent and profiling like being Blue Tista. Triple H, of course. Yeah, I mean, he's a nice golden skull mask on, and Batista with his new gear just looking blue. I mean, you know, Flair, obviously you've been involved in the strategy here. It's 3-on-1. And we saw a handicap match earlier tonight where, you know, the person with the, the disadvantage won. That person was the Fiend, of course. But, you know, what's the game plan here, Flair? The game plan is just to destroy Randy Orton systematically. Woo! I'm sure that will work on any other competitor, but Randy Orton? You gotta be nuts. Yeah, I mean, Randy Orton is very good at what he does. That is true, Scott, that is true. And as we heard from Lammy, I mean, Lammy had some very good points. He said all the marks to me, man, after that last match, and honestly, I cackled in my seat. I really did. Randy Orton stepping in there, he's got some new gear as well. Randy Orton dressed in some white. Randy Orton is all ready to take it right now to Evolution. Randy Orton staring across the ring from Batista. This is going to be a great match. Ding ding, there's the bell. Batista is starting this thing off for Evolution. Randy Orton out there in that white drip. I mean, you know, we're going to see some action here today. We're going to see some action, that's for sure. And Batista trying to go right after Orton, but Orton just caught Batista. Now Orton's wrestling Batista to the ground. Oh, and some elbow strikes. By Randy Orton. Orton's not going to let anybody get away with that. Wait a minute. Oh, vintage Randy Orton with that DDT. There you go. There's a taste of it. 1, 2. Oh, and Batista with a kick out there. I mean, Batista trying to go for that Batista bomb. He just rams Orton to the corner. And now Batista with some type of advantage here. That's not good. And he just tags in Charlotte Flair. Woo! Charlotte's gonna get it done. Woo! She's genetically superior. Woo! Flair, I wouldn't be bragging about having your crusty jeans, all right? I mean, hey, my jeans, they're, I tell you, 5'5", bag of dust. But I'm telling you, Flair, I'd rather have what I have and what you have. And Charlotte just going to town on the ribs of Randy Orton. Oh, man. And Charlotte just knows how to get it done. And, that's truly the case. This is her second match in National Stars, and she has Randy Orton up. And she just hit a power bomb on Randy Orton. She just picked that man straight up. And I think she first used one hand before she switched to two. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out. A kick out by Orton. Man, I tell you, this is the kind of match. This is the kind of match that everybody wants to see. This is the kind of match that everybody hopes to see. It's true, Scott. This is the kind of match everybody hopes and wants to see. And I'm going to tell you this right now. In the Aleister Black versus Seth Rollins match, we would be joined by Corey Graves for commentary. That will be something special. If Charlotte wants to go for natural selection here, but Orton, a back body drop. Orton would normally, probably go for a hot tag right now, but Orton has no partner. Orton has no friends in this match. He has nobody to tag, and Charlotte right now is down. And Batista just tagged himself in. Right now. Batista's gonna want to pick the bones of Randy Orton apart, and he looks like he's ready for some bone picking right here. And Randy Orton's standing. Randy Orton collapsing. Randy Orton standing again. Batista with a big spear. Big spear by Batista. And there's a cover. 1, 2. And there's a kick out right there. There's a kick out by Randy Orton. Randy Orton somehow just kicking out. And Batista getting up now. Oh, and an RKO by Orton. Orton just dropping Batista. And he's throwing Batista right in front of Triple H. Orton wants Triple H, and he wants him bad. That's for sure. And Triple H just tags himself in. And now Triple H and Orton locking it up. And Orton trying to rip that skull mask off of Triple H. Oh my God. And Orton just pummeling Triple H. Into the corner. This is unbelievable. Woo! I gotta put a stop to this. Woo! What do you mean you gotta put a stop to this? Flair, where are you going? No, don't tell me. Flair's gonna get involved in the matchup here. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, and an RKO. Thank you, Orton. Orton just hit a big RKO. Oh my God, and he just threw Triple H on top of Flair to boot. You gotta be kidding me. Orton's in the corner. He's getting ready for something, and he's getting ready for something big. My God. But Charlotte's stumbling into the way. And trying to protect Triple H here. Orton doesn't like that at all. RKO out of nowhere. And Charlotte, you're getting tossed right through the barricade. And now Orton, punt kick to Triple H. My God, and he's going to stack him. He's going to stack Batista. And he's going to stack Triple H, and there's a cover. 1, 2, 3. Orton has won. Randy Orton has won. He just beat up Ric Flair. Ric Flair is doing commentary with us, and Ric Flair got dropped with an RKO, and Flair's daughter, Charlotte Flair, got thrown through a barricade after receiving an RKO. And Randy Orton just proved that he doesn't need anybody because he's better than everybody. Imagine if National Stars are still going after today. Randy Orton would probably find himself in some title picture after a performance like that. There's Randy Orton, ladies and gentlemen, the Viper, getting it done at Wrestlemania. Next up, we have a match that I think is going to be very, very good. It's a World Championship match, the Multiversal Championship. Karrion Kross and Lance Archer. Things got really personal. Lance Archer beat up the fiance of Karrion Kross. And now we got ourselves a championship match, and it's next. Well, guys, we're getting ready for the Multiversal Championship match. I mean, this is going to be something. Karrion Kross is going to be one very, very pissed off individual. That's for sure. I mean, I know I am too. This chair smells like baby powder. I mean, how much of that crap is Ric Flair using? I don't know, Jericho. I don't know. But Karrion Kross, he is angry. He is angry. He's looking for something under the ring right now as we speak. Oh, and he just threw a steel chair in there. I think Karrion Kross is, I mean, he's going to unload on Lance Archer. Lance Archer made the biggest mistake of his life. And, he threw Scarlett through a table. And now Karrion Kross is going to find some sort of way to make Lance Archer pay. That is true, that is true. And I think the most interesting part, is both of these men have been in Action Stars under 6 months. They've been in Action Stars under 6 months, and they're both in this World Championship match. I mean, yeah, that is pretty interesting. Interesting what both men have accomplished in that amount of time. And we're gonna see quite the match here. I got the feeling. I don't think we're gonna see a match. We're gonna see just a real beatdown. I mean, this is gonna be like Street Fighter in here. This is gonna be like Mortal Kombat. This is gonna be like Tekken. I mean, we're gonna see some video game madness, some type of weird combination. I don't know. We're gonna see some nuts stuff in this match. I can almost 100% confirm that. I mean, everybody in this match looks ready. Scott, you even look ready, and you're just on commentary. Well, I hope I look ready. That would be the goal, would it not? I don't know, Scott. I don't know. Ding, ding, there's the bell. And Archer has the nerve to want a handshake right here. Archer has the nerve to want a handshake right here. I'm sure we know what Kross is thinking right now. Kross is not going to go for any handshake right now. Oh, Kross, my God. And Kross just unloading with a big clothesline. And there's a bunch of elbows. There's a bunch of elbows to the head. There's a bunch of elbows to the head. And now Karrion Kross is going into the ring. Kross is going into the ring. Oh, my God. Man, and enraged Karrion Kross has busted open Lance Archer, that's for sure. Oh my God, oh, and some big kicks. You already got the blood pouring over the face of Lance Archer, and now Karrion Kross is, he's just going ham. Oh my God, head first in the stairs. Kross does not care. Kross does not care what he does next, who he hurts. Oh my God. Archer just getting tossed around and just slammed into that ring post. There's nothing left to this man, Lance Archer. There's nothing left to him. Now Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross, oh man, he's about to go for some times up right here. He's about to make Archer wish. He's about to make Archer wish that he was never even born. He's gonna make Archer wish that he never joined Etching the Stars as the blood just pours down the face of Lance Archer. Right now, Kross trying to go for that right there. Wait a minute. Oh my God. An elbow to the gut is what helped Lance Archer get away from that. And Archer standing up. He has a bit of breathing room. As Kross is trying to run at Archer again, but Kross falls out of the ring and gets thrown, and his face just bounced off that steel chair right there. But Kross, right to the back. Kross with the chair right to the back. Now he's pulling Archer over. Archer still made a mistake. Oh, and some lefts and some rights. Archer is trying to fight back, but there's probably like nothing left to him now. Oh no, he's clearing our table off here. That can't be good. Oh my God. And Archer just put through our table, and now we just don't have a table. You gotta be kidding me. And now Kross waiting for Archer to get up once more. Kross waiting for Archer to get it once more. And Scarlett just ran up to the side of the ring. Kross knows what he has to do. Oh my god. And Archer just planted. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, and Kross jacket locked in. My god, you gotta be kidding me. And there's some blood on the canvas now. And Archer's out. We have a new champion. Karrion Kross. Referee Domo didn't have to do much in this whole entire match. He just had to see if there was a choke out that happened right there. Wow. I mean, what a sight. What a sight right there. Karrion Kross, new champion. Wasn't ever really any pinfalls in that match. It was just destruction. I mean, as you can see by our table. Yeah, when that table exploded, I mean, I definitely had to back away a couple feet. That was scary. Yeah, it certainly was. So is the destruction that we see in the ring currently. My God, it's better than, it's better than Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth. It's Karrion Kross and Scarlett. Yeah, I mean, wow. What a win there. Over one Lance Archer. That's true. I mean, Lance Archer got absolutely destroyed in this match. Just like we knew he would. But next up we got the Hurt Business versus the Young Bucks. It's going to be a tag team match next. Well, our desk is still broken. I mean, maybe they'll fix it for our next match up here. And referee Doma's staying in the ring because, well, he didn't get to do much, so I was going to leave him out there. But we're getting ready for a tag team championship matchup between the Young Bucks and the champions, the Hurt Business. Can the Young Bucks pull off the win? And as Lemmy would probably say, this is for the marks everywhere. Yeah, Lemmy might say something like that. Yeah, you got Nick Jackson in there. I mean, sure, the Young Bucks are very good. The Young Bucks are a very good tag team. I will give them that, but they're not top 5 today. Just gonna say that, and especially in Etch in the Stars. In Etch in the Stars, they have 2 championship reigns. One lasted for 3 weeks. One lasted for 2. That is not impressive numbers. They are 2-time tag team champions. If they win it one more time, they will tie the Hardys. And for being 3-time tag team champs. That's a very interesting stat right there. And here comes the Hurt Business. They're going to bring the Hurt. I mean, you got athletes like Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin. This is like MVP was saying. How are 2 boys from California, and this is a quote, going to beat Lashley and Shelton Benjamin? Lashley has some new gear on for this one. MVP has a point. And, I don't like to agree with MVP, but MVP has a point. There's MVP. He's going to be looking on for Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin in this matchup. They're really scouting what's what here. This will be a good match. I have faith. That we're going to see some good stuff. I think it's bad news for the Young Bucks that Bobby Lashley is starting off. Both of these men very dangerous, but Bobby Lashley the more dangerous of the 2. Ding ding, there's the bell. And Lashley, oh God. Oh, and Lashley going right into the ribs of Nick Jackson. And I think there's a tag there. That Lashley didn't see. And Nick Jackson getting thrown around. And now Bobby Lashley going for some type of pose here. Wait a minute. Oh, and Matt Jackson with the super kick. Here. And there's a cover. 1, 2. Oh, and there's a kick out. There's a kick out right there, and now Lashley not happy. Lashley not happy that the Young Bucks almost got one over on him. Now Lashley just standing over. Lashley's standing over both Young Bucks because both of them are currently in the ring. I mean, that's not good. MVP really liking what he's seeing. Now Lashley just makes a tag to Shelton Benjamin. That could be where the mistake is right there. You wanted to leave in Bobby Lashley, get a little more power going before you get the legit grappler, the wrestler that is Shelton Benjamin. Benjamin just getting dropped by Matt Jackson. With a moonsault, incredible. 1, 2. Oh, and there's a kick out. The referee's hand actually hit the head of Matt Jackson, so that might have released a bit of the pressure of the cover there. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to release the pressure of a cover really anywhere. The Young Bucks want to become 3-time champions. The guys with the most reigns, Broken RKO, that is John Cena, and Randy Orton. They got 4 reigns with those championships. Yeah, it's unbelievable to think how much history those championships have. And a super kick. Of course, first held by Rollins. Oh my god. And right there, Shelton Benjamin just getting dropped again. And we could be seeing another super kick coming here. And that would be a very interesting thing to happen here. Oh, Benjamin's standing up. With Lashley grabbing the ankle. Oh my god. Lashley grabbing the ankle, and that's not good. And wait a minute. Oh, Nick Jackson from all the way across the ring just takes out Lashley. You gotta be kidding me. And he has the side of the table. Oh my god. And now he's just burying Lashley under pieces of the table over here. Oh my god. And Nick just threw himself right there. And MVP's trying to uncover Lashley. You gotta be kidding me. Both of these men just standing up. And now Benjamin standing up. Double super kick. You gotta be kidding me. And now we're gonna get a tag. Here, and there it is. Benjamin's standing. They're trying to get up. BTE trigger. You gotta be kidding me. And there's a cover. 1, 2, 3. We got new tag team champions. Young Bucks are your tag team champions. And Bobby Lashley doesn't like that. Oh my god, Lashley just takes him down. The Young Bucks just won the match, and then now Lashley just took them right down. Oh, and he just throws Nick right on top of Matt. You gotta be kidding me. What a sore loser. What a sickening display. Oh man, here comes Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega in here. He might have lost his match earlier, might be a little banged up, but he's standing up to Bobby Lashley, and he's standing up to Bobby Lashley right now. Oh, V-trigger, you gotta be kidding me. And one-winged angel. The Elite, they're gonna stand tall today. Kenny Omega just helping them up. Helping up the Young Bucks. The Young Bucks, of course, the new tag team champions. Wow. Bobby Lashley's still wearing that championship. But it's not his anymore. It belongs to the Young Bucks. Well, next up, Corey Graves is going to join me and Scott on commentary as we see Seth Rollins versus, well, I'm being told right now we're about to see someone very different. We're not going to be seeing Aleister Black. We're going to be seeing Malachi Black next. Well, this is going to be our last glorious ones, whatever we're doing here. But man, I tell you, we've seen a great show. That tag team matchup, I mean, it just really tore it up. But if Fashion the Stars is still continuing, I think we should be next in line. How do you think, Lemmy? Oh, I absolutely think that. But unfortunately, Fashion Stars Wrestling is not continuing, at least for the time being. So,
But if anybody would like to step up to us in XCW, that's a different story. Yeah, but do you even think we can get like in XCW? I heard there's a waiting period. I heard it's kind of hard. Hey, listen. I'm sure we could. But nonetheless, what an amazing match. And I mean, I just loved every part of it. The Young Bucks really just displaying their talent and their quick thinking by burying Bobby Lashley in the pieces of that table. Wow. Well, that's it for us, so have fun and stay safe.
Well, Corey, I assume you've been watching the whole show backstage. I mean, it's been crazy. Yeah, it's been real crazy so far. I'm so glad I get to be here for at least one match. That's true, but well, right now, Seth Rollins is about to come out here, and I think this is going to be real interesting. Oh boy, here he comes. Seth Rollins, old theme, old Titantron, old Seth Rollins. Here he is. Rollins is ready. Rollins is ready for something. He's ready to beat Malachi Black. And here comes Rollins. So confused why the Malachi Black name change has even occurred, but it has, and we're going to see it in action next. And I tell you, we got the old Seth Rollins back. It's so refreshing to hear. We haven't heard this theme in years. And now we got Seth Rollins. Got Seth Rollins standing right here before us, and he is ready. He's ready to become champion. My question is, zoom in, cameraman. How did that guy with that sign know about Malachi Black? That's a really good question, Scott. I didn't notice that sign all night. I wonder if it's been there the whole time and I haven't noticed. But Seth Rollins is in there. Your referee Harley Quinn in there. This is going to be an interesting match. Malachi Black. What do we even expect? What are we supposed to expect? This thing is so eerie. I mean, man, just looking at this, the infected. I read this up on a Tron. I feel afraid. We already had that, the Fiend and Brothers of Destruction match. I didn't think I could get more scared than that. Yeah, I just can't believe I witnessed The Undertaker lose at WrestleMania. And nonetheless, here he comes. The man now known as Malachi Black. My God, look at his face. It's the face of a madman. Malachi Black coming to the ring. And I can't believe what I'm seeing. I mean, I can't believe what I'm seeing here. Malachi Black. Aleister Black is now Malachi Black. And there's just a pure evilness surrounding him now. Look at that face. He just stares dead into the camera. I mean, Malachi Black. He looks ready. He looks like he's ready to end Seth Rollins' career. And you just hear this music too. What a change. What a change in what was formerly known as Aleister Black. Now we're just getting something entirely different. I mean, yeah, quite frankly, I'm a little concerned. I usually am not one to root for the good guy, but I think I might have to be pulling for Rollins here, because if I don't, well, I'm afraid what would happen to Seth. Yeah, me too. Jeez, this is nasty. This is brutal. This might be very hard to watch. That's true, Scott. That's true. Ding, ding, there's the bell. And Rollins wasting no time. He knows what he has to do. Rollins knows what he has to do in this matchup. My God, wait a minute. Oh, and a pedigree. A pedigree to Malachi Black. Rollins just has to take advantage somehow. 1, 2. Oh, there's a kick out. And Rollins cannot afford to waste any time. Rollins in the corner there. I think Rollins is thinking curb stomp. Rollins has to find some way to hit this perfectly. And here comes Rollins running over Malachi Black. Oh my God, in a black mass. My God. Now he pulls Rollins in the middle of the ring. He pulls Rollins in the middle of the ring, and there's a cover. There's a cover. My God, it's gonna be over. Wait a minute. That's Jon Moxley. Paradigm shift. You gotta be kidding me. Moxley's out here. That's the last thing I expected, is Moxley to be helping Rollins right now. And my God, and Moxley. Now the paradigm shift. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Moxley's trying to put Rollins on top of Malachi Black. I did not think I'd see the day. I did not think I'd see the day that would happen. My God. But here's the cover. 1, 2, and there's a kick out. There's a kick out by Malachi Black. And Black, oh, the big knee. Big knee to Moxley. Oh, and a black mass. And a black mass. Malachi Black is not happy. Black is not happy with what he's seeing here. I'm surprised that Moxley came to the rescue. I don't think Rollins knows what's going on here. And there's another black mass. My God. That was kind of to the ribs. I think Black's gonna do it one more time. One last time. A third one to Rollins. Rollins doesn't even know where he is anymore. Rollins doesn't even know where he is anymore. Oh my God. And it's over. And it's over. 1, 2, 3. Malachi Black wins. Unbelievable. I thought Rollins was going to have this big return into who he used to be, when he used to be a hero. But the hero was just put down by several kicks to the head. I mean, I can't believe this. I can't believe this. It seemed so obvious. It seemed like Rollins was going to win. Moxley came out with the big help. It seemed like we were going to get the big reunion angle. But Malachi Black just squashed it. He just squashed it all. All hope has died with Malachi Black. That's very true. Now we see AOP joining Malachi Black. Rey Mysterio could not make it here, I'm being told. But AOP stands behind Malachi Black as Malachi Black stands over Jon Moxley and Seth Rollins. Unbelievable. Wow. Such a sight. Such a sight to behold. And I'll tell you what another sight is. Our main event that is coming up next. That main event, that is going to be a sight for sure. We're going to see some crazy things. And it's next. I mean, what a show we've seen so far, guys. You know, let's just get a quick recap in, you know, before we get to our main event, because I mean, we've seen just about everything here today. You know, we saw The Rock versus John Cena. We saw John Cena win the, you know, amazing back and forth match. We saw the Brothers of Destruction versus the Fiend. You know, the Undertaker's streak, it was finally broken, and you know, that was really upsetting to see. We got a huge fatal four-way for the Next Generation Championship and the United States Championship, where we saw Roman Reigns win everything. You know, we got Randy Orton versus Evolution. We saw Randy Orton beat Evolution. Great to see. Great to see Ric Flair get RKO'd out of his boots. Yeah, I mean, that was a real spectacle. That is true. That is true. You know, then we saw Karrion Kross versus Lance Archer in an absolutely brutal affair. I mean, that match was brutal. Then we got Hurt Business versus Young Bucks, a very crafty, interesting tag team championship matchup. Saw the Young Bucks win that. You know, we got Rollins versus Malachi Black. That was another huge, brutal matchup. We just saw Malachi Black kick Rollins in the head several times. And now we're going to have our main event, the phenomenal AJ Styles versus the Genius of the Sky, Io Shirai. Yeah, that one's going to be great. It is going to be great, and it's next. Oh man, here comes Io Shirai with her brand new Titantron. She's coming to the ring. This is our main event time, the last ever match. National Stars Wrestling. Here comes Io Shirai. The first person the camera to finally focus on all night. Now Io Shirai coming to the ring, and she's ready to become world champion. Yeah, there she is, Io Shirai, ready to become world champion. She has to face off against AJ Styles. It's going to be a big matchup. We got referee Green Yoshi. This is the last ever match in National Stars. This is big. This is huge. This is a huge matchup. This is going to be huge to think over. Who's going to win this? Who's going to win this match? That's the real question. But before we ask this question, before we give our answers, we have to wait for the champion, AJ Styles. Yeah, I'm not that big of a fan of AJ as some might have guessed. Oh, we know. And here comes AJ Styles, the 32nd National Stars champion. 3-time National Stars champion, tied with John Cena. There he is, AJ Styles, and that gear is certainly phenomenal. AJ Styles coming to the ring in style. This is going to be one interesting matchup, if I do say so myself. Yeah, it's going to be great. Yeah, AJ Styles tied with John Cena and The Undertaker for most National Stars Championship reigns at 3. That's pretty big. That is a pretty big stat, Scott. Io Shirai looking to be the 33rd champion. AJ Styles looking to hold it forever. Of course, Stone Cold Steve Austin, the first ever National Stars champion. Could AJ Styles be the last? Shirai won the Rumble at WrestleMania, or that Royal Rumble at SummerSlam, just to be here. Maybe shades of Stone Cold Steve Austin she can have. Austin won the Rumble and got the championship in the same match. Could we see Io Shirai win the championship? Well, ding, 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 there's the bell on this massive, massive main event. I tell you, this is going to be a spectacle. This is going to be everything that you want it to be, and more. Oh man, they're locking up Io Shirai, AJ Styles. AJ Styles gets taken down immediately, but now Styles trying to get a crossface in, and AJ Styles has a crossface. AJ Styles going right into a submission game on Io Shirai, but Shirai rolling through and rolling out of it. Oh, and a double foot stomp by Shirai, and there's the first cover attempt of the match. 1, 2. Oh man, there's a kick out. There's a kick out right there. And Io Shirai trying to place Styles in the corner, trying to be going for those running knees, but AJ flips and reverses it, and flips her into the corner. My God. I tell you, AJ was prepared for that. They don't call him the Phenomenal One for nothing. And Io Shirai standing up again. Styles. Oh my God, and a Pele kick. Styles with a Pele kick. And there's a cover. 1. Oh, and a big kick out by Io Shirai. Io Shirai managing to stay in this matchup. That is some big, big stuff, I tell you. Io Shirai's not staying in there. And AJ already looking for the Phenomenal Forearm. AJ's trying to hit the Phenomenal Forearm. He wants to end this thing early. He wants to end this thing now. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. If AJ Styles hits his Phenomenal Forearm, it could all be over. It could be. Io Shirai standing up. AJ with the springboard, but Shirai. Oh man, Shirai with a drop kick. And caught AJ in midair. Double foot stomp again by Io Shirai. And there's another cover. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out. A kick out by Styles. Again. AJ Styles is trying to stay in this thing the best that he can. And Io Shirai is not happy about that. Shirai's not happy about that at all. Oh, and a German suplex, and AJ's head just smacked right off of the turnbuckle. AJ Styles now laying down in a heap right now as Io Shirai, Io Shirai looks to become a champion. Oh, Io Shirai. Io Shirai trying to put a little work in onto that leg. Oh man, and just stomping on the back of the knee. of AJ Styles. Oh man, that might take away AJ Styles' springboard abilities, stop him from doing the Phenomenal Forearm. I think that's what she's going for there. But now Io Shirai Io Shirai top rope. Don't go for that moonsault, but Styles is not like that at all. And Styles, oh man, fall away slam. Fall away slam, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Is someone gonna go for a cover here? Is someone gonna go for a cover here in this matchup right now? AJ Styles got up to that top rope, hit a fall away slam, and made sure Io Shirai was not gonna get the moonsault on him right then and there. Man. When you have Shirai would hit the moonsault, it could have been over. It could be over right here. Styles trying to go for that Styles clash, but multiple kicks to the face, and Styles goes down. Io Shirai able to keep herself in this matchup. Shirai knows what it takes to win big. She's a former United States champion. Yeah, that is true. Former United States champion. She can get it done. She can get it done, but can she beat AJ Styles? That's the question. Lost him in a tag team match a couple weeks ago. But that doesn't really mean anything. That might have not been her fault. Oh, and a big uppercut there. Wasn't even caught on camera. But AJ Styles just went down to a big uppercut. As Io Shirai trying to get some momentum on her side. Styles kicks up. Now Styles with a big clothesline right there. And now Styles is just stomping Io Shirai. Styles just stomping Io Shirai. He wants this match. He wants it bad. And now he's taunting the crowd. AJ Styles might not like what comes next. AJ Styles is making a big mistake. And Shirai with a drop kick. And AJ Styles right into the rope. She's moving forward just an inch. And a Tiger fake kick. Just like Rey Mysterio would do with a 619. And now, Shirai with a cover. 1, 2. Oh, not enough. Not enough to keep AJ Styles down. Oh my god. And just slamming the head of Io Shirai into the corner. And now Styles trying to go up here. Styles trying to bring her up. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Oh man, it's styling DDT. Styling DDT from the Phenomenal One. He's hit that in a brick. And here's a cover. 1, 2. I want a kick out. A big kick out. And AJ Styles is shocked. Styles is shocked once again. I mean, this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable what AJ has to go through here. Wait a minute. I go for the Styles clash again with Shirai. Arm drag right there. Arm drag by Shirai. Now Styles stand up. And there's a drop kick by Shirai. My god. Shirai going top rope again. But Styles grabs her. My god. Oh my god, burning hammer. Burning hammer by AJ Styles. But he's not going to go for the cover. Styles just hit a burning hammer. Styles wants that phenomenal form, and if he hits it on Io Shirai, that could be it. That could be it for the match. That could be all she wrote. Shirai trying to get up as best as she can, and Styles, in phenomenal form. It's over. 1, 2. Oh my god, and Shirai kicked out. Just as the sun starts to come up. Shirai somehow managed to kick out. My god. Oh, and a chop block. That's the leg that she was messing up earlier. The bad leg of AJ Styles. And now she has a knee bar on. She has a knee bar on AJ Styles, or a reverse knee bar, I would say. No, that's a proper knee bar. She has a knee bar on AJ Styles. What if AJ Styles manages to tap out here? That chop block just putting momentum in her favor. She attacked that knee earlier. She knew what she was doing. Yeah, she knew what she was doing, alright. Io Shirai being the genius in this matchup, taking AJ Styles to his absolute limits. AJ retired me earlier this year, but I think he's going to have a really hard time beating Io Shirai right now. That's true, Jericho. That's true. Wait, he's trying to reverse it. He's trying to reverse it and get out of it. Oh, and AJ broke free. But Shirai, with a huge uppercut, knocking AJ Styles out. Wait a minute. And Shirai, and the knees into the corner. And AJ Styles is laying flat. Shirai is going to go for the moonsault once more. Can Shirai hit this? Can Shirai hit this? My God. And Shirai, moonsault. Shirai at the moonsault. Will that be it? 1, 2. Still no. Still no. This match still continues. AJ Styles. AJ Styles staying in this thing. AJ Styles is somehow staying in this thing. I can't believe it. I can't believe what I'm seeing. I thought Io Shirai was about to become the final Etchin Stars champion. I thought she was too. AJ Styles only has one win at WrestleMania. So winning this would make it his second. Of course, that one win does come over Chris Jericho. Yeah, don't remind me. I don't want to hear about that. I don't want to hear about that. Io Shirai won that Royal Rumble at SummerSlam. She wants this more than anybody, but she's just laying on the mat. She's wasting time. She's wasting time. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, and a German suplex. My God. Oh, and there's another one. Now Io Shirai. Another German. Oh, another diving foot stomp. You gotta be kidding. What does she have to do? Oh man, she's just slapping AJ in the face. And now Shirai. Shirai going top rope. Could this be for the last time? Could this be for the last time? She has to go up top. Io Shirai. My God, and moonsault. Moonsault right there. And there's the cover. 1, 2. Still kicking out. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Io Shirai powerbomb. Io Shirai with the powerbomb. My God. Now back to that leg. Back to that leg, and she has a heel hook on. She's a heel hook on right there on AJ Styles. And AJ, my God, he might tap. AJ Styles might tap out right here. He might tap out right here and right now. You gotta be kidding me. My God. But she's dragging AJ to the corner. Oh God. Oh, and a diving foot stomp right on the bad leg. And AJ Styles is going crazy. AJ Styles is going crazy. He might have a broken leg. He might have a broken leg. And Io Shirai taking advantage. Shirai taking advantage. Moonsault. Moonsault. Shirai. Could she do it? 1, 2, 3. There we have a new champion and the final champion. My God. How? Io Shirai. Io Shirai went everywhere in this matchup. She just tried to get the win. The past 2 minutes of this matchup was just Shirai just doing several moves to AJ Styles. My God. That diving foot stomp right onto that bad leg. That's what capped it off. AJ Styles just could not hold on to that championship. And luckily for you, Jericho, you don't have to face AJ right after. I know you were saying you'd face AJ if Shirai couldn't beat him. Yeah, that's why I put on 50 pounds. I put on 50 pounds in the last week just to be fat and face AJ Styles. No, that's good for you, Jericho. The sun's finally starting to come up after this match, and, well, this is the last match in AJ Stars Wrestling. And I can't believe I'm sitting here right now, just witnessing the end. Wow. Not only was that the last match in Etchin Stars, that was one of the best. And we just saw Io Shirai beat AJ Styles. Wow. That is true. We see Io Shirai as world champion right now. And that's kind of unbelievable. But she definitely earned it. One of the best matches in Etchin Stars wrestling history. That's for sure. Well, I thank everyone that has ever joined and, anybody that's ever watched Etchin Stars. It's truly something that I have been working on, for years, and it's something I've really put my life into. It's something I've thought about every single day. Just thinking about booking the matches every single day, and that's been the past 6 years. The show has gone on for 6 years, but unfortunately, all good things have to end. And whether this is a permanent end or not, this is where we sit. And we sit with Io Shirai as champion. We sit with what was a very, very good episode of Etching the Stars. We sit with the end of Etching the Stars. Thank you for being here so much. If you want to see more of my stuff, of course, it will all be linked in the description. Thank you for being here if you just ever tuned in. I really appreciate it. But right now, let's celebrate Io Shirai as champion, as she has certainly deserved it. And I'll see you somewhere down the line. Bye, everybody.